8 hours of just straight goodness. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't have that to give to Game of Thrones.
Right. Right. So yeah. All right. So yeah, we're live now,
Uh,
man. All right. So what's up, everybody? Welcome back. We're just this is Nadir, Kevin, and Jared. We're here today to talk about season 6, episode 5. We figured we would do a quick podcast just to talk about this latest episode. It's got my mind in a tizzy, man. Like I don't even know what to take from it. But um, I'm confused more now. Well, first of
yeah,
all, spoiler alerts. If you guys have not seen the season, do not stay in here.
yeah, get
Uh,
out.
Or stay in and just find out. Like, you know what I
yeah,
mean? It'll still be a good watch.
yeah, absolutely. But you said you was frustrated, huh, Kevin?
I mean, I felt like they did a lot without answering a whole lot of questions yesterday, man. Like they left a lot of open-ended storyline in that yesterday.
How so?
You fear. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so Sojourn or whatever, now he's just supposed to be off to find the cure for grayscale, which we know is out there because Stannis' daughter got it. So now he's out here just trying to cure himself before he
Nah,
turns into a gray man.
there's no cure for it. She ended
Uh,
up sacrificing. He ended up sacrificing her, I believe. She
Not
didn't get
because of the
cured.
grayscale though. The grayscale
What?
stopped spreading.
Right.
They found a way to stop it from spreading on her.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's right. She sacrificed herself or something at the
No,
stake.
no. The red Melisandre convinced Stannis to sacrifice her because they needed king's blood to make the gods happy or something.
Yeah, we see
yeah,
how that ended up.
yeah,
It's not a
he
good
went too
look.
far, man. You know what I'm saying? He just went too far.
So you don't think it's not coming all together for you quick enough? Is that what's going on, Kevin?
I mean, I just felt like that was kind of an empty episode, whereas the last couple episodes, you know what I'm saying, there was some super epic stuff happening.
Mm.
And that episode, it was good, but nothing really epic happened. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Arya got sent on the mission, which that was messed up when they sent her to the little play, and they was talking. You know what I'm saying? Basically, she ended up back in that situation from when her dad got killed, and she was living that again, or whatever. And they were kind of making fun of it, and she had to kind of stay in the audience and just take it. I was like, oh man, that's crazy. And I know that my man, no one in there was he set that up that way as a test just to make sure that she wasn't gonna, you know what I'm saying, break her character and make sure that a girl had no name and a girl was nobody.
I thought it was kind of sweet though. She actually got to see how people viewed her dad from their perspective. Like
Yeah,
they thought
Yeah,
thought
he was
that
a
yeah,
foul.
her dad was trying to take the throne, and that was like farthest from the truth,
Yeah,
you know. But
you know, it was. I think it
yeah.
was definitely epic,
It was just
man.
cold blooded.
yeah, yeah, it
You don't think
Uh,
was.
it was
it
at
was just
that
cold
that,
blooded, and
that
that was exactly where she was when it happened to him too, when he got beheaded.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But so that part leading up to that is like, okay, we see what's going on with her. I'm still kind of wondering what her role is in the show because she's kind of been the one who's been um just kind of lost. Like you see her, they keep showing her, so you know she's gonna have some big role later on in the show. But as of right now, it's like I'm wondering, like, what in the world is her angle? Like, what is the angle with her on the show? You
She's an
know?
assassin.
I mean, yeah, we get that's what she's gonna do, but she hasn't killed anybody of relevance yet. I mean, besides the one dude, I forget the guy from last season that she killed when she wasn't supposed to actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Um,
one of the dudes though, he was on the list, man. He had to go.
yeah, he was
He
on
had
the
to get this
list.
business, bruh. You
Yeah, he
yeah.
was
know.
on, he was on the list. I think I do like the Sansa's actually turning into somebody of importance. Like she's learning how to
Yeah.
play the game.
Man,
And
see, I didn't like that about Sansa though, man. She did the little finger out there trying to, but she manipulating Jon Snow.
well, I don't think she's manipulating
Nah,
Snow. I think
she's learning how to play
she's
the
learning how to
game.
play. She learned the game from Littlefinger last season,
Yeah,
and she's
Man,
playing it. But she didn't tell John about the meeting she had with Littlefinger, which was weird to me. And that's what
right.
Brienne said. Like, why didn't you say anything?
I
You
think
know?
she had to keep that from John.
She didn't have to keep that from Jon.
You
Yeah,
figure
she didn't have to.
John just died and then came back because I don't think John really messes with Littlefinger.
What
I
was
don't think
So
John?
John knows Littlefinger like
Right. I
that.
would say I don't even think John even knows who Littlefinger is.
Mm.
Because why would he?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Why was she not tell him then?
I don't
I
know.
mean,
That's what
unless
I'm
she's
saying.
trying to. I mean, she's just learned Game of Thrones. I mean, we don't know. It's in
I
George's
think she,
head. It's in
she
George's
might be
head.
trying to keep Littlefinger out of the mix or whatever because she knows, you know what I'm saying, how he gets
Mm,
down. But at the same time, it's like, why lie to John? Like, you could keep it all 100% real with John.
Maybe
right.
he just didn't need to know at the time.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. Maybe it's nothing.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
know.
saying?
But
Yeah, maybe it's
yeah,
nothing. But it
I,
was just so much going on in the show. Like I'm getting a little bit. I'm not frustrated by it because I do like the way it's going. It's like no one knows what to expect next. I definitely didn't see the part with Hodor being as it was, but
That was epic to me. That was freaking epic
hold the
'cause
door.
that
yeah, it
just
was.
opens up a whole nother realm. Like, didn't
Yeah.
you say it, Kev, or Nadir said it? They were like, it's a three-eyed raven brand.
Yeah, that's I still believe that. I still believe that this is all like it brung it in too a little bit in the show. This week was the time travel thing
Yeah, he was
because
Yeah.
like, he is not ready. Three-eyed told him straight up, like, you're not ready.
yeah, but he tried to
Yeah.
upload all that information to him, which is I would say how, but why he uploaded the thing with Hodor so quick and basically turned Hodor into a vegetable and made him Hodor. So
Yeah.
come to find out, just hold the door. Then the whole part with the children of
The
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 forest.
forest.
of the forest who created the White Walkers to fight the men. That
That
was
was
kind of
crazy.
weird to me. Like, how did they lose control of them? It's like there's so many questions I have about the show now that I want this night neat bow to be tied, and I don't think we're gonna get that.
And it's funny. George doesn't even care. He does not care to give us the
Well,
story.
he does because he's got to sell those books. Those books are still gonna come out.
Let me tell you something. He cannot drop another book and be good.
I mean, but the thing about this, he's a writer. He cares more about his art than he does the money.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah, you're
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
You're
So
right.
he's gonna come out with it, and it's gonna be either we're gonna agree with it or not agree with it. But the rumor now is like the next weekend is gonna have Lady Stark is gonna be in it.
Ooh,
Oh, Caitlin Stark.
Yeah,
and they
that's
said she is like on a warpath for vengeance. Like that's when she came back from the dead. That's her sole mission is revenge.
yeah. We'll see. I'm just worried. I'm not worried. I'm just kind of questioning whether or not Bran is a good guy or a bad guy. Because
Bran?
yeah, because
Why?
he's just messing. Like he's messy, and I think that he's gonna be the one that's gonna create. Who's not create? I'm sorry. He's going to lead the White Walkers. He's gonna be like their leader. I think.
What? They
Yeah.
already have a leader.
He's not going to lead the White Walkers against his brother.
I
What?
don't
That
think.
Kanye West,
No,
man.
no. I don't think he's gonna lead them against his brother. I think he's just gonna be the leader of them. Like that's gonna be their army. The army that Sansa and them need. I think it's going to be the White Walk. I think the ultimate battle is going to be the White Walkers versus somebody at Winterfell. That's what's going
Right,
to happen.
right. But the White Walkers are like the ultimate enemy. Like they are the end all.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but your boy Bran is the one who's going to end up leading them. I don't know. I just feel like he's gonna. I don't know if he's a good guy because
They
Bran
are.
Bran is messed up on epic proportions. Like I really believe Bran's the plug. I believe he's the one that went back in time and affected Rhaegar. Like he's the one who told him to look at um who Bran's aunt and got to start this whole war. He was the reason why he was whispering in the Mad King's ear, which made the Mad King mad. Like I believe Bran is the plug of all this.
Really.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean,
All I
it can
know
make
is
sense.
it's called a Song of Fire and Ice. So that's Daenerys, which is fire, versus the White Walkers, which are ice. Boom. Overview.
Yeah.
Done. I mean,
Man, the
that's the
thing is,
final battle.
Yeah.
Daenerys is so far south, though, man. It would take her a while to get to where she would be anywhere close to Winterfell.
But
Because, like, I mean, Marine is across the Great Sea.
she's
But
worried about her army right now, though.
yeah,
She
but
doesn't even.
not Tyrion.
But
What's my man's name? Theon and his sister
he's
stole those
Yeah, they
ships.
banged out.
man.
They banged out.
Would you say, Kevin? Would you say, Kevin?
I think Kev.
I was saying, man, she's got the land, the money, and she's got the army now. Like she's low key stacked. She's Daenerys is straight.
Yeah, but she doesn't have those ships. That's the only thing that she needs. But that's what I was saying. I think that Theon and uh and his sister are going to run into them, and that's how they're going to get over there.
Mm,
It
okay.
could be. It could be. Even though Dothraki are scared to cross the water. So I wonder how she's going to convince them.
Don't
Okay.
know.
Well, she has their buy-in because she killed all the leaders by her fire. So I mean,
Yeah,
I think that was a symbol. Like, yeah, we should go ahead and follow her, get over that
Yeah.
fear of water. And also, did you see the lady of the red check varies like that? Where like
yeah, I did,
he was
man.
talking to her, she like put him
Yeah,
in his place. I
That's
was
the first
like,
time I ever
what's
seen him shook like that too.
yo,
oh yeah,
Tyrion was
for sure.
scared. Tyrion was
Yeah.
spooked the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, Tyrion should be spooked because he heard about not so much heard, but was it Tyrion or was it the other guy who knew what the other Melisandre? He knew what she did. Did
who
he?
Davos?
Yeah. No, Davos wasn't there. Because she's the
Yeah,
same thing as the Melisandre, right?
Right, right.
Had a
yeah,
necklace on.
she one of the Red Priests.
Yeah. So when she broke it down, what happened to the one dude? She broke it all the way down to him. What happened to him? That's when he was just like, I don't know what I'm dealing with here. Like I can't fight this one. Which is the first time I've ever seen him shook on on the show.
Yeah,
You know. But I don't know, man. It all led up to this whole Hodor thing, and that's got me just completely confused about the show.
That throws a whole wrench in it.
Yeah, man. I don't know
I
what
mean,
to.
did it really? I feel
Yeah,
like that wasn't really a big deal. I mean, it was cool knowing why his name was Hodor,
no,
but
But
but Brand's
but he
power though, if he can go back in time and do that, what else has he done and changed?
right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
Be-
Bran didn't really do it. It was just the fact that he was there and they were screaming at him.
Yeah, but he went back in time and
Yeah,
Yeah,
affected somebody that was in present time.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That whole I don't know if it's string theory. I don't know what, but that whole part because you think about it, Hodor is older than Bran's dad.
yeah,
right. Yeah,
You know,
good point.
so whatever happened to Hodor, they wonder like, what happened to you back in the day? Well, we seen what happened, but it happened right then.
right.
So
And jacked him up.
how did it happen? I don't, and I'm just wondering how they're going to get out of this because the next episode shows clips of them in the forest still trying to get away. So they get through the door. So Hodor is lunch meat, and
Yeah, Hodor's dead, dude.
yeah, I know he's lunch meat. R.I.P. to the other dog. Like, why did the dog even
Why are the
sacrifice
dogs
himself?
Buy
dying?
him a little bit more time, bruh.
Why?
Only one that's
But,
gonna make it is Jon Snow's dog, man. Jon Snow's dog is thugged out and pissed off.
But
now, hold on, wait. Somebody else's dog is there.
Arya's dog is still out there.
But
Her
Yeah,
dire wolf is still out there. Remember, she sent her away.
yeah.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So, but she was riding solo. She's doing her own thing.
Yeah, I think she might hook back up with her though, man. I don't know.
Oh, that's
I
it.
don't like the fact that the dire wolves are dying because they're all just getting slaughtered.
They're gonna
Makes
axe.
me mad.
Hold Sonny close, man. Just don't
Sonny,
know.
I'll throw Sonny out there first. Um, yeah. So yeah, that whole Hodor parts was blowing me up, man. Pause. I don't know what in the world is going on, but I really like it. I like the fact it's getting more. This season has been more magic and more fantasy
Right.
than in the
Previous.
past. So I
Yeah,
like
for
where
sure.
that's going. Yeah.
I wonder
So
what's gonna happen with the Lannisters, man? Because they're linking up with the Tyrells now.
well, they got a battle fighting with
With
the uh
the
the church people.
Yeah.
yeah, the
I forget the
now
name of them.
Hey, that
the
what's the
something.
yeah the I forget their names.
Yeah, I don't fact check it. I'm not gonna look it up.
The Faith Militant.
Yeah,
Yeah, him. But
yeah.
he's got everybody in this, and he's got a hand in everything right now
He
because
does, man.
yeah,
My
because
guy, the High Sparrow, man, he's getting it done. But
That's his
I feel like
name.
his time is almost up, man. Because Jamie already let it be known that he's, what I'm saying, it's time. They're tired of playing with him.
is the queen gonna do the walk of shame?
They're
Probably
about
not.
they're about to make her do the walk of shame, and then the whole army rolls up on him. So she ain't doing the walk of shame.
Yeah.
As soon as she hit the steps, the whole army was up there, and Jamie was letting it be known like it ain't going down, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. I think they're playing a small part of it. I think a lot of the show revolves around the kids, the Stark kids.
Yeah,
No,
it does.
I disagree. I think it revolves around Daenerys because she's supposed to be the one who brings about the change, and it's called the Song of Fire and Ice. I think the Starks
That was
play a
one book
part of
though.
it. No, the whole
Yeah.
thing is called like a Song of Fire and Ice, like the whole thing, and then each book broken into it has different titles.
The Stark kids are gonna have to play a big. I mean, they've been playing a big role
It's
though.
about Jon Snow. I'm pretty sure that the
Yeah,
whole series is about Jon Snow at this point, and
yeah,
everybody else is just playing a role in Jon Snow's life.
No,
yeah.
I
I
mean,
think
because it's
John.
told from different perspectives, but the overarching story is the White Walkers versus the realm, or the White Walkers versus
Well,
the Daenerys.
I disagree with that only because Jon Snow's the plug. He's the key in
Yeah.
all this. I mean, because basically that tower that we saw 2 weeks ago, if they just let the clip play out, you just saw Ned go upstairs and see his sister gave birth to a kid, and that kid was
Yep.
Jon Snow,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
That is, I mean, he's just one of the cogs. He's not really.
But if
That's why they
But
he's
if
call it a song
but
of
if
if you
ice
that's
and
think about
fire.
it, the whole story is about him, and it
right,
all kind of revolves around him. Like everything that's happened is because of Jon Snow.
right, and
Mm,
if that is
that's
if,
one perspective. That's not.
but
I'm
th-
Tell
saying
you
but
guys
think
this.
about it though,
Cersei,
Jay.
Cersei and Robert didn't like each other because of them. Daenerys, the Targaryens fell off the throne because of him. He
Hmm.
started the
Because of
war
Jon
between the
Snow.
Targaryens and yes, because the Targaryens and the Baratheons got into it because Ilyana didn't want to marry Robert anymore because she was messing with Rhaegar, and she was
That's
promised to Robert, and then Robert ended up marrying Cersei, but Cersei hated the fact that Robert was always in love with Ilyana. So with it, everything this whole show has been about Jon Snow.
And not
Like you
and
just if you're paying attention to it, it's
yeah,
all been
yeah.
about Jon
I have
Snow.
been. I don't think it's been about.
But
I
every
think
one of
he's
those
one
families was
part.
affected by that relationship.
I think he's one part of the story, but he's not the whole. He's not what the story's about.
but Jay, think about it like this: if it is true that that is the baby that she had, which was Jon Snow, that means
It
he's the
doesn't.
rightful king of all seven
Yeah,
kingdoms.
That doesn't mean anything because Daenerys trumps that.
No, she doesn't.
she
She's his
doesn't.
aunt. She's his aunt.
Yes, she.
She's his aunt.
Yeah,
She
Sir,
doesn't trump that.
I'm
He
telling you, she trumps it. Have you guys
how?
read the books? Have you guys read the books?
Kevin has.
some
I've
of
read.
them. Yeah,
Okay.
I've
You've read
I've
them all?
not all of them. I've read some of them.
I'm telling you, she's supposed to be the ruler of
Uh,
Westeros. No
nah,
Iron
man.
Throne of Westeros.
According to the books, man, Daenerys ends up flying off of one of the dragons, never to be heard from again. So it's not about her. Like,
That's just where it ended. Because remember, the books are behind the show now.
so right, but I'm telling you, Jon Snow. It's all like everything that's happened is because of Jon Snow. Like Daenerys and her ride right now is because of Jon Snow. Like her family fell off the
But
throne
the
because of Jon
relationships,
Snow.
but the relationships between, for example, the Boltons and the Starks isn't because of Jon Snow. There's a lot of different plots that aren't because of Jon
The
Snow.
Boltons were just
The,
another family
the,
that were out here vying for. I mean, the
the
Ironborn
Iron,
technically didn't have anything to do with it, but they're
correct.
a very small part. Like they're just cogging the wheel.
Now they're a
The
huge
big
part. They took over. When Theon went back, they ramshacked Winterfell, and then
they
that's when
don't
the
have
Boltons
they
came
don't
over.
have one of the seven major kingdoms though.
It doesn't matter though. They still played a huge part. They took down Winterfell, or well, Theon did when
I
everybody was
mean,
away.
Winterfell had been, you know what I'm saying, getting ransacked. Like it
yeah,
was what it was.
and
Ned had been gone for a long time, and then once he got killed, who was going to take it? His kids
nobody
were
Right.
has.
outcast.
Yeah, nobody has it now because
Rob was going for the throne, and
yeah,
then Rob got killed.
right. But in all because he was supposed to marry the
Right.
king's
But none of
daughter.
that has to do with Jon Snow though. So all the stuff you just told me has
But
nothing to
but
do with Jon
but
Snow.
think about what we're saying, OJ. Jon Snow is the plug. He doesn't know it yet.
Yeah.
Once he knows that who his mother is and who his father is, he is the rightful heir of the throne.
But okay,
Oh
I'm gonna
no,
leave it at
no,
Daenerys is because there's not supposed to be a throne. There's like that's the thing. Like she's supposed to be the heir.
No, she's the heir of the House Targaryen, and only because she killed her brother. That's the only reason she's even heir of House Targaryen. But technically,
He
Jon is
stole
the
her.
heir of House Targaryen because Jon is the descendant of her older brother,
right.
who would have been the rightful king.
I don't think Jay's following who Daenerys is to Jon if it is true. If the
Right.
theory is true, Daenerys is his aunt.
Yeah,
That
and his father would have been her older brother, and he would have been the
exactly,
rightful king.
exactly,
So his heir would have technically been the next in succession,
exactly.
which would have been Jon Snow.
I think she's gonna have a big part in it. I think she's definitely gonna like do some sort of ruling with him,
Yeah.
but I don't think that because they can't get married, of course. That's his aunt. I don't know. This is Game of Thrones, so we don't know.
Right. Until if they
Well,
figure
wait.
that out ever.
You guys are saying Robert Baratheon is married who or had a kid with who?
Robert Baratheon was supposed to marry Ned Stark's sister, Ilyana, and Ilyana ended up having Jon Snow with Rhaegar Targaryen, which is Daenerys' oldest brother. Allegedly, this is the way
Allegedly.
that is believed
Yeah.
that the
It
story is supposed to
hasn't
go.
been come out
Hasn't
yet.
been
Yeah.
revealed yet. But okay, so that's what sparked the whole war between House Targaryen and House Baratheon was the fact that Rhaegar ran off with Robert's, promised bride. So because he did that, and then they try to play it off like, what I'm saying, he stole her, not like they ran away together. So he waged war against him and the Mad
Mhm.
King, which the Mad King would have been Rhaegar's father. So then Jaime conspired with them to kill the Mad King, and then he married his sister to Robert Baratheon, so that way now they would have a claim to the throne as well. But Cersei never liked the fact that Robert was still in love with Ilyana, even though she was married to him, and that's why she never had his kids. You need to go back and watch season one, Jay.
I
They
Yeah.
need to,
go through
I,
they
I
Yeah.
go
need to go
through
back
all
to the
this
books,
stuff.
Yeah.
man. I need to
Exactly.
go back to the books, man.
Exactly.
I need to go back to the books. The books are the Bible. Books are the Bible of the show, man.
Yeah.
The
But
story in the books is different though, because it's telling all kind of different stories, and like it starts telling the story of like Ned's brother and all this stuff, which I think his brother's about to start playing a role since he was a part of the flashbacks. I think
yeah,
that he's going
he's
to,
been gone, right?
yeah, he's been gone. They think he was killed, but he's supposed to come back and be like some super warrior.
Yeah. I think that's who's gonna save him in the woods too.
Yeah.
You know. I think that's who's gonna save him in the woods. Um. But yeah, man, that's there's still a lot left to go, man. That's what I'm saying with this season. I think it's moving along okay. I
Oh
just
yeah, it definitely is. I was just upset with that episode just 'cause I wanted more. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I'm impatient. I don't want to wait. Ooh,
right.
let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What's the score now?
96, 94 Cavs, baby. Let's
Okay,
go.
96, 94. Okay. See, that's a quick hitter, man. Unless you guys have something else to say, we
That's
went on
good.
for our rant for a half hour.
Yeah.
Um, I didn't have anything else to do, man.
All
We'll
right.
try to do it again next Monday. But
Okay.
I think the season's
I'm
going
going
pretty
back to those
well,
books, man.
huh?
I'm going back to
Hey,
those
man,
books.
before you do that, man, go back and watch season one again, and now everything else that's going on right now will make a whole lot more sense.
Yeah,
Okay, Kev.
yeah,
Yeah, for
You never
sure.
lead me astray, man. So
exactly.
follow your
Hey,
lead.
listen, that's the whole thing. We've been trying to get you from underneath that rock, sir. You
I, bet,
know.
I listen to the audiobooks, so maybe I need to go back, man.
Yeah,
I,
it is confusing though. Be honest with you though, it's confusing as heck. Because I don't even remember names half the time. I say the dude with the head or the dude with the scar or something. So, excuse me. Then when they changed actors, it completely threw me off. So,
yeah.
whatever. But all right, man. We'll just go
All
Yeah.
ahead
right,
and
See,
leave it.
guys.
But we'll talk about it
see, I
again.
went back and watched everything back in season three.
Okay. Was that a big season? Well, yeah. I forget what happened in there.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it again. Um,
I don't remember. I just remember I started watching it before Toy did, and then to get her caught up, I went and rewatched all those episodes with her. So a lot of that stuff made more sense to me.
yeah. I have to watch because I think I
Uh,
watched season 6 and I watched season 4 again. I thought a lot of stuff happened too. So, whatever. All
yeah.
right. We got logging off, man. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, peace.
Peace.